this Egypt that can utilize their early game lineup to kind of establish a window where they can just allow the Bruno to, be a death ball pusher for Egypt, while Philippines, they have a huge task at hand of trying to prevent that strategy from becoming ever, a possibility for Egypt.
Yeah, all eyes on Speedy right there. His name is even Speedy. That
Easy
means
peasy.
it's so easy for Speedy.
Top lane, however, a lot of pressure to the lane because they are both contesting for the turtle. Saison, however, is here. Ooh, Egypt was forced to reset that turtle.
It's actually very critical, so you have to watch out, right? So this turtle, you can't really ignore it, just like the like what you usually do
Previous
before,
turtle,
right?
yeah.
It is so massive right now, and that's what we're
Oh,
trying to
Inigo!
do right now. Inigo with the initiation, and you're straight into Alpha. And again, that tankiness of this lineup is really becoming very apparent here. Saison ready for the retribution. Of course, he's gonna hit it, and there you go. Arcangel with sides has some nuking on that Farsa, and overall, I would say Egypt, they're showing off their hands very early on.
Yep.
The power of their lineup, they're showing it straight to the face of the Philippine team.
They didn't have the Bruno at that specific moment, but Egypt, man, they can frontline and they can provide some tankiness against Philippines. And we did see, Philippines, they do have a, they do pack a punch, but you have to hit all the spells needed for you to be able to actually contest Egypt. But they did, however, secure the turtle. Saison was there on the Fredrin, and it's kind of hard to out-Fredrin a Fredrin jungle.
That's right, and right now, I feel like that's one of the reasons why, Philippines is still in this. But imagine if the retribution went the other way, right? I mean, it could have so been easy, because it was a 50-50. Everyone was in retribution range there. So overall, Philippines actually might have been a little lucky on the red tree, but obviously, Saison really slowly becoming one of the best junglers in the world right now. I would say that, if you take a 50-50 on that one, it's usually 60-40.
Yeah, for sure.
Against that guy.
Philippines now grouping up in the middle lane. They are the ones who are doing the group up rather than Egypt, because they did prevent some, some group ups happening on the goal lane earlier, as they have put some pressure on Easy PD. But now Kakashi, they see 4-0 here onward by the Iesf.
Man, Retribution was actually, the Flicker rather, was really committed by Inigo, so that's going to be one crucial battle spell. Going to be going on cooldown for the Philippines. And, Egypt really read into that one.
Ganon, so deep, cutting the XP wave near the, actually behind the tier 2 tower of Egypt. Now he will follow the Trisla wherever he goes. He's not going to be able to clear the cannon.
Whoa.
There was some HP left on the
boy.
cannon XP wave. So he is a level behind compared to the Paquito. They will not join in this turtle fight. Now Egypt, they are with the Bruno, however.
Yeah, huge fight right now on the bottom side. Half health on the turtle end. Easy Speedy is in position. There goes Inigo with the onward knock up straight into Kakashi, but he's the only one going down on first blood. Of course, turtle will still be taken by Egypt. Oh my goodness, they are taking everything right now on the map.
Yeah, complete zoning out by Egypt against Fredrin, and you saw the damage from Easy PD coming out earlier with the Haskell completed, and he does have some physical damage reduction with the armor that he's getting from that, from that physical defense item, and he is able to frontline as well for Egypt alongside these meat shields. Now we're starting to see the problems come out on the side of Philippines. They cannot sustain the snapshot output from Bruno.
Yeah, and Onigo has to hit all the skills. If he misses even one of them, the combo's just ruined. And the damage is lacking. As you can see right there, that healing coming in from this Mentor is holding on, but not for long. Here comes the 4-man dive here behind the tower. It's going to be Saison as well in front of Speedy, just ignoring that Bruno altogether. Even under that tower, not going to be able to do that much damage against Fredrin.
I mean, we did say earlier, when you bring in 3 meat shields from the side of Egypt, it's hard for Philippines to sustain the kind of fight.
Yeah.
But when Philippines brings 4
boy.
2, Egypt loses that skirmish, and suddenly FPH is able to find a bounce back on that gold lane skirmish. But they did take out the Edith on the bottom lane in the trade of the Clint, also taking out the Bruno. Kind of favorable for Philippines, because now you're limiting the window for Egypt to work with Easy PD in terms of taking down towers. Philippines has 1, while Egypt has none.
Yeah, Easy PD might have actually been overconfident dueling with a Clint. He said, you know what, I'm under tower, I don't care. You go ahead, hit me. And Requitano, you know what? He called his bluff and he took him out.
Yeah, but bro, I have range. Like, if you read my passive, I have range.
Yeah.
I can hit you under the tower. But all the while, Easy PD, even though he died during that skirmish, he was able to take out the Edith. But again, in a macroscopic sense, it does not matter for Philippines. As long as we are putting a lid on this Bruno, we are doing just fine.
Yeah.
Even though, as we say that, we are still against a Bruno. Now for PH, you have to worry about still the damage output that can come out from Easy PD, because we saw earlier how Saison quickly got his HP deleted by the Bruno. Even though he has some energy from the crystals, late game Bruno is a different story.
It actually is. Right now, you only have to worry about, you know, the minimal life steal, which is actually, it's going to just increase every time that damage stacks up on Easy PD. It might actually be more difficult to take down the Bruno later on because of the Haas Claws.
Yep. Especially with the next item coming up for Easy PD. He does have a lot of options, like the Berserker Fury is on the table. Even the GDS, the Great Dragon Spear, allows him to move around much quicker in team fight in coordination with the quad charge. But Canon has been doing a fantastic job of cutting waves.
All right.
Just make sure that Egypt has no waves to push. Because Easy PD, the only waves that he sees, Philippines is also there.
Again, the eyes of the Philippines are straight onto that win condition of Egypt that we talked about earlier, which is, of course, that Bruno. As long as Philippines has vision of where the Bruno is, they don't need to be worried on other parts of the map.
Yeah. They're willingly joining the fight against Egypt, like they're putting 4 bodies in front of the Bruno so that Egypt is forced to also do the same thing, while Canon kept cutting the opposite XP, the opposite waves, and that is just the role of the XP. Now, Philippines, they have a fantastic understanding of how to play this game. Egypt, they need to adapt. If they want to be able to, get out of the clutches of Philippines, they need to find something for their side. Maybe a team fight, or maybe winning this Lord fight.
It just felt like the Philippines was just trying to feel out, how are we going to deal with this guy, right?
Yeah.
Although, of course, EasyPD already locking in the
Canon.
Berserker's Fury. Canon just diving in on here without a care in the world.
Oh my goodness, IDC Gaming, like,
Man.
I don't care.
The what they call, what's the term they say right now? Unbothered, the unbothered Canon. Yeah, that's so interesting.
Oh,
right now,
Saison
Saison seems to be so confident dealing with the Theresa.
Look at this stain coming up from Saison. I say that laughingly because like 3 heroes tried to go on the front, and Saison was like, "Okay, come, let's try. Hit me. Hit me."
It's just the Philippines calling the bluff of Egypt, right?
Exactly.
Every turn right now. And it's not looking good if you think
the
about
Bruno
it.
top lane.
Oh, what? Oh, man, I want to watch that one, but Canon takes him out! You know 1v1 with Canon, man. He's a master of 1v1s. They're fighting under the Lord right now. There comes the red carpet coming in from the highlands, but will it do much? I don't think so. Saison on the front. Oh, Inigo will be going down, but look, it is still going to be a very healthy Arcangel and the Requitano on the side, which is very important right now for the Philippines. That's exactly the way they want it. And that's going to be Egypt falling back for now. Although Smile still on the sides. He's waiting for an opportunity to hit Requitano with that Astral Recall. Will it arrive though? I don't think so.
Oh my goodness, the unbothered Canon. Ex-billionaires joining Lord. I don't care. I'm taking down your Bruno. And Fredrin, did you see how ridiculous that was?
That was insane.
So damn tanky. He tanked 4 heroes on the side of Egypt. And he was like, okay, I'm still have HP. I can use a Praises Wrath, gain some HP back, even though Onigo died from the very wonderful penalty zone of Alpha on the back. Arcangel was also with Philippines with a team fight with a Feather Their Strike.
Yeah, that's right. And right now, with a 2v4, make it a 2v5, I don't think they're going to be able to take out or defend that tower right there. And like you mentioned, I think we mentioned this before the game started. Without the Bruno, Saison is alive, no matter what.
Yeah, Philippines, this brethren is literally taunting Egypt right now. Why wouldn't you say so? You know, the brethren standing on the front line. Why wouldn't you say so? Come on, let's go.
That's exactly. I love that. Nice try, Midnight. Nice try on that one.
I mean,
but yeah,
it literally is the name.
It's on the name. It's on the name right there. I know.
You saw Alpha try to, duke it out against the Predator earlier, and Predator was like, okay, you hit me twice. Now let's try hitting me again.
Yeah, it's a fruitless effort, right? It's a futile effort. And in the end, it's also about mastery, right? Saison has been playing this hero since the beginning of this hero, since the release. I remember that for a few seasons ago. And I have to say that the mastery is just right there. He just knows. He can estimate when his HP is going to kick in.
Yeah, look at this. 5 heroes trying to defend the purple buff from PH, but Saison is going to be able to take that away.
Look at that.
From the highlights. Now, quick item check. Bruno does have the Berserker's Fury, 7.6 versus the 9.3 of Requitiano.
Yeah.
He does have Berserker's Fury of himself, and also an endless battle, and mind you, a Malefic Roar, and nearing the completion of the BOD.
Yep, that's right. That's gonna hurt. You know, you don't want to be in front of Requitiano no matter what you are. Even if you're like a Terizla, even if you are a Minotaur, you can kind of take some hits, but not for long.
Yep.
And as long as the front line of the Philippines holds, which is we're talking about Saison, we're talking about Onigo, they're gonna be fine.
Yeah, they do not really care as long as they are able to like make a box that Egypt cannot fight into, and that makes the game awkward for EasyPD because all you want as a Bruno is to stand your ground and hit the balls. But even that he can't do, because Saison right now, he is rocking a blade armor, which reflects 30% of all damage taken. And that's gonna hurt against EasyPD.
If you're EasyPD, you're gonna have to think twice if you want to hit Canon. And we're gonna see that right now. EasyPD, what you gonna do? Canon with a full combo! Just deletes it without a care in the world. The unbothered Canon just taking out the win condition of Egypt.
Holy smokes. That is what definitely happened there. On the side of Philippines, Bruno just got deleted by the unbothered cannon. That was literally a cannon worth of damage coming out from the Paquito and Philippines.
Yeah.
After that, they're going to be able to cure the Lord on their side. In Egypt, they're running out of steam. Even the Bruno does not have the firepower to deal with a single Paquito, mind you.
Yeah, and you're calling it right now, Midnight. I mean,
look at this!
Look at that. Everyone has to think twice before hitting Canon right there. And he can survive. He can outmaneuver 4 heroes from Egypt.
Onigo was like, okay, conceal. Let's try to make some play. Okay, Canon is doing everything. Just get out.
Yeah, just
Canon is handling bottom lane. That's Canon lane.
Yeah, maybe he just, he was just calling, just give me vision. Everyone was like, you know what? Let's protect him. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need protection.
Leave him.
Just leave him be.
He is his own army.
All right, so we're going to see here the split. The Philippines are making top side and bottom side. We have Canon on the bottom. And Lord with the 4-man squad, the Philippines on top. Waiting for their opportunity. There's the Lord going in. What's going to be the call here? What's Egypt going to do? They're trying to whittle down that Lord as soon as possible. But the tower will fall eventually. Bottom lane is cleared by Egypt though, so that's good. They only lost 1 inhibitor turret.
Yep, taking it slowly for PH. They did not have the force at that moment, although they were able to take out the tower on top lane. And tower mid lane comes second. Egypt needs to do everything they can to hold this push from Philippines. Last tower remaining on the bottom side. Better airstrike just to secure some damage on the Smile. Not allowing any single hero on the side of Egypt to defend this bottom lane tower. Onigo comes in.
Yep, Arcangel just untouched in this game right now. And there you go. The last ditch attempt of Egypt to go and take this fight. Saison once more in the front, Requitiano trying to do some damage in the middle as well. But pretty good damage. There goes Canon, just going insane on the back line. And everyone just broke formation on Egypt. And that could be it. Just a few minutes until 7-0 to try to clear it as fast as he can, but Canon is just going crazy, and that will be game number 1.
Canon. Might as well add an end there, as it looked like Philippines